essentially all millennials can identify with student debt, myself included, Liliana included. For us, it's a matter of making that decision to go to law school, which is a tremendous long-term commitment to the loans you have to take out. But more and more students are having to take out those same kind of loans for undergrad or 2-year degrees. And that's extremely problematic. There is a tremendous amount of intergenerational inequality going on right now. We have got to tackle that, not only because of the ethical implications, but also the financial and economic ones with the hugely inflated student loan bubble. But more to the point of your question directly about trade schools and the role there. I don't know when it happened, although I had the sense when I was in high school at Glasgow, that if you didn't go to college, you weren't a success. That's not the way it should have ever become, and it's not the way it can be moving forward. There's a whole lot of things that we have to do to make this work and to kind of dig out of the hole that we're in right now. One is making sure to empower young people with skills when they're in the K-12 system, especially the 8-12 system, where it becomes more and more clear those who are interested in activities or in professions that are much more aligned with the trades rather than going to college. And that's okay. We have to make those offerings available. We have to have a conversation as Delawareans, a long conversation about a deep problem in our state, which is how schools are structured. I remember when I was at Glasgow, we played Hodson Vo-Tech and lacrosse, and the sense of what it meant to play at Vo-Tech school is very different from what it means to be in a Vo-Tech school now in Delaware, where a whole lot of kids go to college out of Vo-Tech, sort of wanting a profession for sort of a certificate of some sort before going to college. That's not what the point of that they were supposed to have. We've got to do a much better job of making sure those kids who need to have those kinds of offerings and develop those kinds of skills have the seats, have the slots to do it. Those are honorable jobs that pay very well. And it's all part of that bargain where if you work hard, you will be able to succeed. It's very different when we're not giving those kids those slots, K-12, or making sure they have real opportunities coming out of 12th grade to go to community colleges or other programs where they're going to be able to get those skills. It's very difficult for us to tackle this when we're underinvesting in infrastructure in the first place, where a lot of those skills then aren't able to be deployed in the economy because we're not building our country anymore. It's very difficult to do it when we're not investing enough in R&D. And so that 21st century manufacturing transition that we're in the midst of isn't happening as quickly and smoothly and successfully as it could for American families. And then beyond the K-12 system and beyond that community college, there's also the issue of adult learners more generally. Programs at the Delaware Skills Center, which I visited several months ago. Fantastic to see people come in over the course of several weeks or several months, be able to develop new skills, and be part of a current where they're able to get a job placement right away. That idea that when you want to work hard and you want that job, there are going to be offerings, educational and otherwise, for you to do it is so critical to making sure that more and more people have that sense of possibility in our country. Where if you work hard, you're going to have an opportunity to succeed. I think very little demonstrates that issue more than the issue of skills and the trades in our current economy, in our current education system, in our current society more broadly. There's a whole lot of that we've done in Delaware, but need to do more of at the federal level as well to really solve this issue and make sure that people who want to develop those skills and have employment opportunities do have it.